pertaining to Sahara, because we understand that today the Supreme Court has further extended Sahara Chief Subrata Roy's interim parole, and it's been extended till the 24th of October, and they've asked him to deposit 200 crore rupees to Sebi within that time period. Ashmit, we've seen in the past how there's a lot of drama involved when it comes to the Sahara cases in the court. Tell us what really happened, what unfolded.
Well, we'll get to that in just a bit, but in first addressing the elephant in the room, whether or not Subrata Roy is going back to jail. Mind you, last Friday, the Apex Court had passed an order directing Subrata Roy to surrender before Tihar jail by this week's Friday. That order essentially has now been superseded by the latest directions. The Apex Court has extended his parole till October 24th rather, and that is the time that Subrata Roy has to in fact cough up another 200 crore rupees. Now that's as far as his parole goes. With respect to the repayment schedule, now it's important to point out that Sebi today clarified before the Apex Court that the total amount recoverable from Sahara stands at about 24,000 crore rupees, of which about 11,000 crores have already been paid. That leaves a balance of 14,000 crores. When confronted with this figure, Kapil Sibal, representing Sahara, today clarified that they will be coming out with a payment schedule. They will seek to repay that amount within 18 months. Now, that's the position coming in from Sahara. Now, this invited sharp comments from the Apex Court. The Supreme Court observed that such a scheme is not the first of its kind. There have been various instances where they have come forth with such schemes, and then these schemes have fallen through. In fact, the Supreme Court also remarked that the only reason Subrata Roy has been behind bars for over 2 years is essentially because Sahara has not come through on their word for the repayment schedule. Now, essentially, what the Supreme Court has directed is that the only way it will consider a repayment schedule is if the Sebi, as well as the amicus in this case, vet the roadmap that will be brought forth by Sahara. So Sahara has only a few days for that. They have to bring in 200 crores, a roadmap, and the Supreme Court will take up this case on October 24th.
Ashmit, thanks so much. I guess that's going to decide whether Mr. Roy will spend his Diwali in jail or outside. Let's see what happens in that case.